Well, hello everybody. Eternal God of Possibilities here. Back again to continue What If the 100-year quest took place in the Clover Kingdom. And before we start the recap, I like to say that I'm taking a break on the What If Duel Monsters was in My Hero Academia. Well, the reason I'm doing that because I need to work on it a little more before continuing. Because of that, I'm going to continue just focus on what if what if the 100-year quest took place in the Clover Kingdom, and start some two new what ifs. So, here's the recap. Last time where you left off, Asta's Demon Slayer sword popped out of his grimoire without his permission and started. And right when it was about to fly off out of control, at the same time releasing anti-magic energy out of it, flying at breakneck speed straight towards a certain two strong signals of demon magic. Now, I don't think I explained that well on why it happened. Well, before I start the what if again, I'll have to explain something. We saw it when Asta came in contact with while he was in his black form, when he first came in contact with the Word Magic Devil. And the Word Magic Devil stated that Asta's anti-magic was resonating with the Word Magic Devil's magic. So, I took that and thought an Asta who doesn't have any control over his grimoire, over his black form, doesn't even have access or any training practice with his black form. When he goes near the presence of a devil with devil magic, what do you think will happen? Well, I took that concept and boosted it a little bit. So, let me continue the recap. As it was happening, the others were chasing after Asta, flying on his the Demon Slayer sword, panicking. Gray and the Natsu's team sort of got out of the way and stopped them. And that's when both the groups meet. They talk it over and they make plans to go to the underwater temple together, using the water magic. After that, both Urza and Naomi, the leaders of their groups, get together while the others goof off in practice. Well, not goof off at the beach. They talk it over, make plans for how they're going to continue. Okay, let's get to the what if. What's happening? All of them get into their swimsuit. Yeah, but as it was same things happened, but a lot crazier because Gray, Natsu, Lucy, and Wendy are there, and Happy, and Clar. After that, Finro came up and talked to Noelle, sensing Anne, hearing that she has a type of spatial magic, and also hearing that they're from another country called Fiori. Finro tries to ask Lucy, well, he can already tell something himself, but I'm not going to get into that. But he asks if she can open a portal to Fiori so he can have access to, well, to another country so he can go hunting for, well, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. She obliged, and while they were doing that, Loki opened his own gate for his free will, and Loki and Finral get to know each other, bond a little bit, because both of them are playboys. With Finral being not a very good playboy. Okay, as that's going on, and after a minute or two, they get back. Now Finral can create portals to Fiori, well, in front of the Fairy Tale Guild, which surprises everyone back up there. Okay, and after a couple more minutes of them goofing off and causing some mischief, Urza and Yami finally come back and yell and get the attention of both their groups and scare the hell out of them, with Yami burying all of his squad members in the sand, and while Urza had smacked Natsu and Gray, leaving two bruise marks stacked on each other on both their heads. With one on Happy as well, but just one. They tell Yami and Urza tell the plan of what they're going to do. They have 3 days to prepare to go to the underwater temple, because within the next 3 days, that's when the magic zone around the underwater temple, where it's located, the currents will be the less strong, the less stable, the most stable, where they can have safe passage. As that was going on, after explaining, Urza tells Wendy and Gray to help train Noelle. And also, Ayami tells Asa to go with her, and also to train as well. It also tells him that Urza be helping actually been a little curious about Asta and will like to train him as well. He told her exactly what Asta can do, and was curious and would like to train him in swordplay, of course. Okay. A couple minutes later, and a few hours later, we find Natsu. Noelle, training with Gray, sends water magic and ice magic. They're technically same thing, but just one's cold, both of them are different temperature. and he has experience working with water mages. Hint, Julia. So yeah, he helps Noelle out as Urza trains. As Urza does a little sparring match with Asta right near Noelle. As this is going on, Gray is keeping one eye on Asta. Always keeping one eye on Asta. At the same time, getting distracted. Because of this, he gets distracted and loses focus on training Noelle and begins stripping in front of her, which scares the living hell out of her and blasts him with a ball of water magic, which grabs his attention, and then notice that he's stripped again. As this is going on, Urza noticed something about Demon's Dweller Sword. Then called Natsu and got Natsu to come over here. Got Natsu to come over and help her out for a second by telling him to blast Asta with a fire dragon roar. Natsu didn't argue because he didn't want to suffer the wrath of Urza, so he did it automatically. With Asta freaking out and just only having his Demon Dweller Sword, not his Demon Slayer Sword out. He didn't have enough time because it was so fast, so he just tried to block it with the Demon Dweller Sword out of instinct and panic. As it was happening, it was on when the fire dragon roar touched the Demon Dweller Sword, it's automatically started to absorb fire magic, pretty much the fire dragon slayer magic, which surprised Asta and kind of surprised Natsu. With a smile, with Urza giving a smirk, a little smirk, saying, "I knew it." I sensed that when I grabbed that sword, held it, I could sense that it was absorbing my magic, and it looks like I was right. Your Demon Dweller Sword has the power to cut through magic and absorb it, as well as release it, as well as use the absorbed magic. But I think it's mostly able to absorb magic that's long range, like projectiles. I don't know if it can absorb like fire, wind, energy-based magic attacks that are not completely solid. I'm not sure though. These are Urza's words. As that's going on, a couple hours pass, and Lucy is just chilling on the beach, as well as but it was after practicing with her celestial spatial magic. Then it becomes nighttime. Noelle's still training her butt off. Then everyone called it a night, but she still continued to train. And Asta stayed with her because you know how he is, he's a good friend. As that was going on, the same thing happens in canon. They meet that girl with the song magic. and talk. And she tells them that her dreams become an idol. Then, a few minutes later, after they turn away, she disappears. After that, next day comes. Feeling inspired, Noelle steps up her training. And by until the afternoon of that day, she learns the new spell, Sea Dragon's Cradle, a lot sooner, and a day and a half early. After hearing the name of the spell, Natsu and Wendy get curious. Hearing the name of the spell called Sea Dragon's Cradle. But after that, also during that time, Urza and Gray walk up to Asta and show him something. Well, Urza, Gray, and Natsu go up to him. They've been wondering, especially Gray. He's the one who kept an eye on him the most. They talk about his grimoire and why it reacted in a way. Asta, the other Black Bulls told Asta a couple hours ago, most likely the reason, because these guys have reserves of mana bigger than, well, a noble. Now saying something, but Asta says that, they say no, that's not the reason. She gives Asta the idea that there could be the power of a devil within your grimoire. Just the power, or maybe a devil itself, wielding some sort of anti-magic. They don't know for sure yet. But they're not, because they tell Asta exactly what the old man at the Grimoire Tower told them after getting their own grimoire. Okay. As that's going on, everyone gets a little extra more training. And the next day, the next morning, that's when they set off to go to their trip down to the underwater temple. And that's it for the What If. And I'll upload another one tonight.